Hey everyone, my name is Chris with Healing Place Worship. Thanks for tracking along with us on these devotionals. Today we are going to talk about As for Me and My House. This song is based out of Joshua 24, and in that chapter, the leader of the Israelites, Joshua, gathers the people of God together, and he begins to recount for them how the mighty hand of God has been with them, has faithfully carried them through their journey from Egypt, across the wilderness, and finally into the promised land. And as he's wrapping up his speech to them, he declares that as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And that is so encouraging and emboldening to me that Joshua makes this declaration, and his attitude is it doesn't matter what anyone else does, but this is what me and my house are going to do. We will serve the Lord. And there are some parallels that I really love about this passage of Scripture. Just as the Israelites, God led the Israelites into the promised land, here we as the people of God are in the land that God has planted us in. And just as the Israelites entered into a land where God was not worshiped and honored, here we are today living in a land that for the most part the people do not acknowledge, honor, or follow God. But just as the Israelites decided in spite of those circumstances to boldly declare that they would serve the Lord, so we too, as the people of God, have the opportunity in our day and age to boldly stand and declare that as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And in closing, there are two things that really stand out to me from this passage that I love so much. And first of all, it's as Joshua boldly makes his declaration that he and his house are going to serve the Lord. That boldness inspires the people of God around him to make that same declaration. And my encouragement to you is that as you make that declaration, who knows the people that you are inspiring? It could be your spouse, your kids, your neighbors, your coworkers. Someone is being influenced by that decision to stand for the Lord, no matter how hard that is. And secondly, I love how Joshua, in this passage, he says, choose this day whom you're going to serve. And I know our society has equated busyness as a good thing or a successful thing. But we come to the end of our day a lot of days, and we look back and we realize we haven't spent time doing some of the things that are most important. And one of those things, which is the most important of all, is spending time alone with God. I don't think that we can underestimate how important that is. We make time for the things that are most important to us. So I think that we must each and every day renew our commitment, our trust in the Lord. And I know that as we do that He will be good on His word, that He will make our path straight, that He will give perfect peace to our minds. So I encourage you today, choose this day to serve the Lord, and then choose again tomorrow, the next day, and the day after that. Thanks for tracking along with us. Hope you'll have a great day.